Today we are going to give a recap of what we have learned so far. For those people that are working offline, we make use of XAMPP. So let's open our XAMPP. Since we have installed it, so we open XAMPP. Now, as we have said, you start your Apache and MySQL. Once you're done, you see that both of them have given up green. Then you can minimize it and open your favorite browser. Once you open your favorite browser, you can log on to localhost just to check if the XAMPP is working. You just need to just go to localhost. This is localhost. It shows that our XAMPP is working. So right now, having tested the XAMPP working, all we need to do is to create a database, and to do that we need to go to php admin. So php my admin localhost / php my admin. So wait for it to load. Now this is our php my admin. So you click on database here and you give your database a name. Give it a name that you can remember because you're going to need it later. Let's just say class, CLASS. Once you are done, click create here. Once you are done creating your database, you're going to see database here, class. You are done here. So what you need now do is you can minimize your browser, go to your software where you downloaded your WordPress. So guys, let's look for our WordPress. This is the WordPress. Unzip it, right click and unzip it or extract, depends on the version of operating system you are using. Wait for it. Now the file has been unzipped, so it's opened the folder. In case if your home doesn't open it automatically, if you go back here, you know the name of your folder is WordPress 6.2.2. Open that folder. You're going to see a folder called WordPress. If you open it, you're going to see PHP files inside it. So go back, and this is the file you need. This is the folder you need to copy. Copy this. Mind you, I'm using Windows 11, so it may be different from your home Windows 7 or Windows 10. So now, right now, we need to go to my computer. So inside C, where you have your operating system, you see a folder called XAMPP. Open this folder, and you will see htdocs is a folder. Open that folder, and this is the folder you are going to paste your copied folder called WordPress. You can paste it here. You can have as many websites as possible on a single local host with that XAMPP, but you can name it differently. This is the folder called WordPress. Let me change it. The database that I created, I prefer to use the same name for the two. The database was class, so let me name this also class. So once I'm done, remember this class. So let's go back to our browser. You go back to localhost. Localhost / that folder name, class. Enter. Now if it loads successfully, you're going to have this. You want you to select the language, English, United States. Continue. Now it gives you this instruction: welcome to WordPress. Before getting started, you will need to know the following item: database name, the one we created, database username, database password, database hosts, and the rest. So let's go. Now, database name. What's the name of database we just created? It is called class. So class. Now, username. The username that we're gonna use is root. Leave the password, and database host, leave it. Leave this one also, and submit. Now we want to give you this. All right, Sparky, run installation. So you click run. It's still going to ask you some few questions. Site title, the name of that site that you are creating. Since I'm using class, because I want to name my website class. This one you can change it later, so I don't really mind doing this, but you cannot change username later. So let me put my username that I will use to log into the WordPress dashboard. Password, I change this password to my home password. So email, please put your email so that I can have a feedback from WordPress. Then install. You can leave this one. Search engine visibility, discourage. Don't discourage. It's good to make it available. Success. You are done. So click on login. So now you are going to use the username you just created. This is what I use, and the password. That's there. You can say remember me, so you don't need to be typing the password every time you log on. We have successfully installed WordPress. What next now is to clean up, as I've explained. So to clean up, click on this, remove all this, so you can have our dashboard clean of all these jargons. Then we go to posts. You click this, back, move to trash. I want to trash that. And as a matter of fact, I want to clean my plugins too. I don't need them for now. I will install anyone that I need. Normally, if you have any plugins here, before you can remove plugin, you have to deactivate them. And thank God the two that are here and have not been activated, so I can just delete them straight away. So okay, so they are gone. So next is to go to pages, and you can I leave this privacy policy. We're gonna need it later, so let's rush the sample page. Now we are done with that too. Now let's see how our site look like. To go to our site, we go to local hosts / the name of that folder, which in this case is class. Remove all this, enter. So this is how our site look like for now. Next is we are going to do some settings. Before we do that settings, let's create some pages. So we are on that page. There are 2 ways or 3 ways you can create page. Number one is if you are not in page tab. Let's say you are a dashboard like this. Move your mouse to pages and you can add new. Or better still, up here, move your mouse on it. It's going to open it and click page. Or if you are on page like this, you can click on add new up here. So you have seen the 3 ways you can create pages. So let me click on this. Now by default, you may have something like this that is on full screen. If you are experiencing something like this on full screen, I don't like working like this because I always want to have my menu at this side. So you click on these 3 dots and uncheck this. You are going to have your menu here at all time whenever you are working with pages and posts, because the interface of page and post are the same, only some settings are different. So 2 pages that I want to create is home. I don't need to do more settings here for now. I just publish it. Confirm your publishing. You have confirmed that. The second one is I want to create another page called blog. For now, I name it blog. I publish it. For now. This, I just want to show you how it works. Now let's go to settings. Settings down here, general settings. You see, I told you we can change it site title, and this is what we have here, class. If I change it to website class, that's is going to be visible to anybody that visits our site. Website class. And tagline, let me put a tagline: building you for better tomorrow. So leave the rest and save. Once you are done saving, let's refresh the website. You see, it has changed to website class, building you for better tomorrow. So that's how to do that. Next is reading. I skip writing, I'm coming back to that later. So now, how do you want people to see your site? Do you want all your posts that you put on your website comes to your home page? I don't want to do that for now. That is dynamic site. I want to make it a static, so that I design my home page myself. So what do I want to put at my home? I make my home that I created home, and post page to be blog. So anytime you drop a post on your site, it goes to the page blog automatically. I'm going to show you those two things now very soon. So on the posts, let's put exact. So let's save. Now let's go to posts. Just like page, you create posts in the same manner. So post, add new, or here post. I want to create a post. What's the title of my post? Welcome. Let me name it welcome. And here I can just type my content. You are welcome to my website. And I can add an image. To add an image from here using this, you can just click on this and say image, upload image. Let's just try and look for an image. Let's upload this here, and once you are done, you can publish it. Now I've dropped a post, so let's refresh this. This is my home, and I have my blog home. So let's go to blog. You see the post that I just dropped is here, welcome. Let's click on it. Now this is what I just created, a post. This is a post that I just created. Let me go back home. This is my home. Now let's see how we can drop something to this home. So to do that, don't forget our home here is the home we created, the page called home that we created. So let's go to that pages, all pages. Is it that you click on all pages, or you just click on page? It's going to take you to all pages. So this is home. So click on edit, or you also click on the name. So this is the page. What I want to put there, let me put a content. Let me just add an image, upload image. Let me put this and update. Once you have published a page, anytime you edit that page or post, you just need to update. So this updated. Let's refresh this. Now you see this is how the site look. Now presently you have understood how we do things here. Next is to go to themes. To access your theme, you have to go to appearance, move your mouse on appearance, and you'll see themes. Click on themes. Now presently we have 3 themes installed by default to this WordPress: 2023, 2021, and 2022. Presently it is 2023 that is active. The first one on your dashboard under Teams is the active one. So presently here is 2023, but for this class we want to install Astra. To do that, you click on add new here, or you click on this plus here. They are going to do the same thing. So add new. Presently, if you are working offline, you need to be online to download Teams to your dashboard. But if you have already downloaded that theme to your computer, all you need to do is to upload it. So click on upload theme and choose file. I will now go to the folder. It has to be a zip file. So let's look for that zip file, Astra. That's Astra that I want to use. You see, it's a zip file. So you click on it and you open. Once you open, you click install. This is one way by which you can install Teams to your site. Another way to do it is to use FTP, file transfer protocol. To do that, we do it the way we did our WordPress installation. So let's say we do not install this. So let's go back to Teams. Don't forget we have these three. So now let's go to FTP. To access that, we have to first of all get our theme. But this time around, if you want to use FTP, you have to unzip it. This is the let's look for the Astra zip folder. This is the zipped one, and I've unzipped it to be this. When you open it, this is the file. It has to be unzipped. I just name it my name here, but it's the same Astra. So I copy this folder, and it's a little bit longer, but it's better you understand it. So you go to the same XAMPP folder, next htdocs, and you go to the folder that we dropped here the other time, class. Open it, wp content, then Teams. You now drop that folder. You see 2021, 2022, 2023 and 2022. These are the three themes that are already installed. So I want to drop my new folder that I just I want to install now. I paste it. Bam, it has landed. So you can close this and go back to your website and refresh this page. You are going to see that Astra. Now you see we have the Astra, so we can now activate it. Activate. Now we have Astra here activated. Let's refresh our site and see if there is different. You see, it has changed. It shows that the theme is installed. It's Astra. So let's go back here. Now we need internet to move on, because we want to do some settings. We want to install some plugin. Each theme has its own plugins that work with it. So now for Astra, we need some themes like Elementor, a starter template, etc. Once I installed the Astra, you're going to see Astra this side. Now you click on dashboard. All right, we have the Astra here. We have the starter template. Let's install it. Installing. Now activated. So it's going to load, so we can copy a template of the website. You scroll up here, build your website now. Elementor. You have three options there. Before that, let me quickly explain that page. You can use the block editor, Elementor, Buffer Builder, but for this class we are going to use Elementor. You click on it, so it's going to give you templates made with Elementor. You see, they are lovely. They are lovely websites. Oh, I love this. But it's premium. It's not free. So let's scroll and look for something that you like that we can use. or that speak about what you are doing. So maybe you want to make a restaurant site, you can use something like this. Let's just scroll, you have a lot there, so you can look for anyone that you want. Okay, this, I like this, so I click on it. You want me to drop my logo, so I can drop my logo. Browse, look for your logo. Let's say, let me use one of my clients' logo. This, I drop this. Once it's done, you can select, and you see the logo is here. Oh, this one has white. It's always good to use a PNG logo. So let me change. Upload file, select file. Let me look for the PNG. This is a PNG file. It's always good to use PNG, as I've said. So now you see it's more beautiful, so you can make it bigger, something like this. So continue. Now color, you see that it has, this color is similar to the logo. This one, I think this is more closer, so you can choose, and you can choose your default fonts like this. You choose anyone from the one that you have here. You can leave that one by default. Now you want me to register. I've been doing that several times. Don't share and install required plugins. So it's going to install. See, the installation is now 100%, so it's done now. Congratulations, your website is ready, and it took just 1.45 minutes to build. For your site, you don't need to do that. You can just close it up here, go back to dashboard, and let's refresh this and see what we have done. See what our site has become. This is beautiful. I love this. So now this is what our site has become. You can work on this, but before then, let's go back to our dashboard. This is our dashboard. I don't want to say this. Close it. Let me remove this Elementor, and there'll be okay. So now, right now, we have seen what we have made of our site using Elementor, but we downloaded a template. So let's see how that looks like. Let's go to pages, because the template will have dropped some new pages. Now look for the one that has front page in front of it. So this home front page is the one created by the template. This is the one we created by herself, and it has changed the settings by making the one created by itself the new home. So you can click on home here. You will see an option that will give you to edit with Elementor at the center. So you see edit with Elementor. So you can click on edit with Elementor. It's going to load another interface entirely. That is a drag and drop template where we can edit or create your whole website. So now this is the new interface. So you can click on continue. So you can close this, and this is the site. These are the contents. Yeah, you can easily edit whatever that you have here. Now you can change it. Let's say you want to remove it. You can say just car. We rent cars. And once you are done, you click on update here and refresh it. You see, it has changed it. So even this image, you can change the image. To change the image, click on this, and you see understand. You see the background image here. You can change it. Choose image, and let me upload my own upload file. Select file. Just look for, okay, let me upload this. Once you are done uploading, select. Yes, it is here now. You update. So this is the site. Let's refresh the site and see. So far so good. You have seen how we have made use of a new theme called Astra with the use of Elementor plugin to design this website. Next class, we are going to see how we are going to create our own site from scratch instead of using templates.